Welcome back, everyone. So let's see, last time we found a companion for the troll Fumble. We found a cave with a little puzzle in it, and we got a skill out of it. There were 3 skills to choose from. They weren't actually very great in my opinion, but we got Infect. That was really the only one useful for our party. And then we found this like underground cathedral, and guy's name, Magath, whatever its name is, was under here, so we had to fight some demons. And we went up here and there was like a ghost librarian from King Brax's time, and she said to look behind the pillars to try to get under this altar. Also, I'm just looking. Zoomed out, that looked kind of like a face. I can't scroll over there, so I don't know what it looks like on... Well, I guess this is it. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Maybe she was talking about these pillars. Don't see anything on that one. Okay, there's a lever here.
The sound. I think the altar moved.
This doesn't seem too different than the old church in the Cysteel area. Okay. So I suppose we gotta figure out how to open this door. Don't see any sort of hint. Last time, earlier in this cathedral, we had to light a bunch of cauldrons. There's probably something in here, a button switch, I don't know. Actually, it might be the same thing if we can click on these. No, I was gonna say light these, similar to last time. Okay, maybe we have to put them all out this time. Or press this button.
I wonder what that did.
No? Could be more than one button. Okay, so it's not put them all out this time. Well, let's run around, see if that button opened something. Maybe it's like a two-part thing where we have to find what the button changed and then find another button switch lever, something like that. Okay, don't have any sort of hint. I'm not a fan of just searching for little buttons like this. Let's run around and see if I missed a book possibly. Like this. Okay, that's probably what we're looking for.
Lucky find!
East, north, south, west. What does that mean? Let's see, east. Oh, there's a button on the east.
Does anything seem different now?
North. I don't know if that's really the east or like it's like the southeast. Anyways, I guess I have to find all of these buttons. Usually tend to be good at putting them where you can see them all.
Did that cause a reaction?
All facing north. So let's see, what did I say? East, north, southwest. I assume this one's south. Wait, which one did I hit? Okay, I think I see them all now. I'm gonna restart because I don't know which one of those two I hit.
Does anything seem different now?
East, north.
Does anything seem different?
South down here.
Does anything seem different?
And west.
Does anything seem different now?
East, north, south, west. This one has to be south. This is the furthest south.
Now to find out what effect that had. Did that cause a reaction?
I wonder what that did.
Let's see, is there anything else I missed? Well, I'll try rotating a little bit and say that this one's east.
I wonder what that did.
Did that cause a reaction?
South, north.
Did that cause a reaction?
Now to
West.
find out what effect that had.
No. I don't get this.
Did that cause a reaction?
I wonder what that did.
Did that cause a reaction?
Now to find out what effect that had.
Did I make a mistake by unlighting these?
Did that cause a reaction? Does anything seem different now?
Did that cause a reaction?
Okay, I'm drawing blanks on what else to try. I don't see anything else. The only other things to interact with are light sources. There's 4 buttons and it's clearly east, north, south, west, or whatever I said. Yeah, so what else could they want? I guess I could just keep rotating and trying them in different ways. So being like east,
Did that cause a reaction?
north,
I wonder what that did.
Does anything seem different now?
west.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Okay, I'm not getting east and west mixed up. Let's see. So if I rotate again, it would be
Now to find out what effect that had.
east,
Now to find out what effect
north,
that had.
south,
Now to find out what
And
effect
west.
that had.
I wonder what that did.
Okay, last rotation would be east,
I wonder what that did.
north,
Now to find out what effect that had.
south,
Did that cause a reaction?
west.
Well, that was efficient.
Let me think that through. So I was orientating this way, went east, north, south, west. But why do I have to rotate this way? What hinted me to do that? Is there something... Oh my god, I totally missed this. Oh, I'm sure a lot of you were screaming at home. I did not see that in there.
Welcome, Source Hunter, welcome! I must admit I'm rather disturbed by your presence here. Not because I fear you, no. Because I must assume that the goddess has willed us to meet like this. Like intimates, in these holy chambers. Perhaps she wishes for you to see, Source Hunter. Perhaps she wishes for you to understand our way. Perhaps she has willed it time for our factions to walk side by side toward a new beginning. This history of Source versus Hunter is as long as it is gruesome. Aren't you tired of fighting? So what if it is dark? What is so terrible about darkness? I ask you why a natural and neutral aspect of the cosmos, of our lives, can be banished. It is easy to view death, or sacrifice, as we practice it, as inherently negative. But the easy perspective is very infrequently correct. Why regard death, an utterly unavoidable aspect of our very natures, with fear and panic? Only by abandoning the fear of death do we truly live. You say Source is dark. We say that to use it is to embrace the so-called darkness within each and every mortal. How can we deem an aspect of our very selves to be dark? Who decided that to die was a weakness, a failure, a tragedy? No. To die is to be completed. To kill then, to kill is to carry this completion forward. Ah, Source Hunter, this is what the Conduit fears you will never understand. For how could you? Your kind are agents of maintenance. You must keep the established order. You must enforce the existing laws. But what if everything you know is a mere shadow of what could be? What if you are regulating a system that is inherently broken? Though I doubt you will grasp this, Source Hunter, we Immaculates have come to believe that the life we live is no true life. And we seek to restore a better, more authentic existence. The original way, Source Hunter. The singular awareness that was once the void. Before we were wrenched apart by existence. Before we were separated into a million warring minds. And the time is nigh. Each sacrifice brings the void closer. Each bloodstone helps the conduit to call it nearer. She and she alone communicates with the goddess. She and she alone can bring the goddess' intention to the ears of the faithful. Whither the goddess turns her eyes, the conduit is there to enact her will. And now do you see, Source Hunter? Do you understand that walking the Immaculate Path is the only way to conclude this experiment called existence? Do you see that to bring true balance, true equilibrium, we must rejoin one another in the void? And do you see why I cannot permit you to intervene in what is coming?
Okay, oh, I see a lot of demons on the initiative tracker. We've got... Where's this one? Okay, down there. 3 demons on one side, 2 on the other. What level are they? 14? Okay. Oh, our mage is going before our ranger now.
I invoke breeze and bluster, gust and gale.
Okay. Generally resisting against all magic. Water. Are these all water again? Okay, water and no fire and poison. Tempting to disable at least one of them. There we go. Hopefully he'll slip.
I'm bleeding!
Wait for me!
What is this? Is this rain or is it some modified blood rain? Slowed everyone. Oh, that's bad. Well, before it dies, I kind of want to stun someone. Oh, I didn't. I was hoping it would bounce around. It has a chance to do that. Let's set him on the ice. Yikes. He's only gonna have a couple action points. I hope he can get a charge off. No, he really can't do anything. Can't change spots with him because I need to have like line of sight. What do I do then? I guess just lay down some debuffs. Or not.
Electrifying grasp.
Something tells me this isn't going to happen this fight. It's getting stuck in this like corner essentially. I only made this fight ridiculous.
I feel like I've been set in stone.
I'll defend you till my death rattle.
Hang in there, Nick. You're doing good.
Back on my feet again.
think I used that how I intended to. Jump from one target to the other. I didn't realize I had selected my first target.
Would you care to hear a little tale?
Why are you all moving so fast?
I feel better already!
If this battle be my last, know I went out fighting in your name.
Your blood will dance within your veins! I've got all the remedies!
Unending darkness.
Sing of your entrails.
Guess my warrior's never going to get a turn.
sow the wind and reap the whirlwind.
This arrow knows its true master. I feel better already.
I guess I always could use the bloodstone. Let's see, if I had someone with lightning, it could shock like everyone. All of these people. This blood looks like it might all be connected. What should I do? I could just try to CC as many as possible. No, at least I chilled him.
Looks like he's slow to a crawl.
Oh, no attack of opportunity. He must have the skill to ignore it or whatever. He needs a heal. It's probably best just use a potion on him, since his heal's a percentage. %, that's like 750 health, so it's pretty good. Let's make sure he goes down.
Face the unending darkness.
These odds are suddenly looking better.
Back on my feet again. I must focus.
I would like to use Ice Shard. So I'll just try to blind him instead. Nope.
Chaos grips my hands today.
Okay, a lot of stuff. First things first, let's heal up, and we gotta repair his armor now.
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
Sound of the seven. I will take care of that injury.
I feel better already.
My big mistake was healing before I did that. I'm going to equip it all and have to heal a little more.
Look, it's a new penny. A stitch in time, eh, friends?
Okay, there were a couple items on the ground, so let's check those out.
I've got my eyes on the prize. What's that gleam? I've got my eyes on the prize. Striking it rich!
This is even more loot than that lady we killed in Sacred Stone, so probably get something worth using here. Let's see, this one, a little less damage. It's all physical, otherwise almost the same. Someone had really bad gloves. Might have been the mage though. Let's see. I don't know what's better, dexterity or 70 health. It's not like he's short on health. There's more armor, but the dexterity gives me defense rating, which it's only +4. Throw them in a bag. As if I'll ever revisit that decision. Okay, perception or earth resistance? Probably perception, although I don't have any earth resistance. Ooh, a lot of movement and a speed. I'll keep it for the speed because maybe I want to change out these boots sometime and I'll need to pick up a speed from somewhere else. If you remember that if I lose these boots, I'll lose an action point. Okay. Might finally be time to upgrade. Good resistances. Along with initiative. We lose the lucky charm. It's nice, but we have so much money now I don't know that it's that critical. It's the immune to crippled. I guess crippled isn't that frequent. If it was burning or like poison, I'd be more likely to keep it. So we'll hoard these boots. Okay, let's see. Wind up toy. What does that do? Doesn't really matter though. Tenebrium. It's a pretty cool weapon. No one's daggers though. We're gonna identify the rest of this. I know we're not gonna be using one-handed swords. Don't think that's very high damage. I feel like our other staves we've been finding, yeah. This one's advantage is that it gives you crit chance, but we aren't focusing crit on him. So that leaves this helmet. I feel like we've seen this before. I don't remember what our current helmet is. I think it has leadership on it. No, immunity to blind. And a constitution. I'll probably keep immunity to blind. Let's see, 50 health though. That would give me probably like 80 health after, maybe more than that, maybe like 90 health after factor in Lone Wolf. Let's see, 2,678. 2,778, so that was 100 health. Farseer is a ranger ability though, if I'm not mistaken. So that's literally useless. It's basically just health or immunity to blind. We'll stick with blind.
Back on my feet again.
Okay, so
Whatever is in here,
Book
the
of
Immaculates
Maculates.
have
Oh,
gone to dire lengths to conceal.
I don't know whether I'm relieved or disappointed there isn't a legion of undead demon mages waiting for us.
okay, so I think we've seen up to book 3 on our own. Do I have the books on me? 1 and 3. We'll grab the set. Let's take a peek at these real quick. Okay, we already knew they were sacrificing humans. We saw that a while back. Okay, a few are chosen, and a lot of humans are sacrificed to them. Okay, so it's like a pyramid scheme of sacrificing yourself or something. If you become too powerful, you eventually just end up sacrificing yourself to the conduit. Anyways, let's look for some juicy secrets in Leandra's diary. Okay, so it says, you know, if she dies, they have to stop the Death Knights. And all the Death Knights have a drop of her blood in them. But there's also a vial. Take this vial and combine it with a spell I've crafted. So this is the her blood we were looking for. Elsewhere stored, never mind, we don't have it here. Yet in my absence, the Immaculates must disband without me. The goddess is no longer listening. Okay, so let's take this for
Striking
reference.
it rich!
And let's see, there's a little time left for this episode, so we'll hop down this hatch. Okay, it's a, well, I was gonna say it's a room, but it goes on, so I don't know how big this is going to be. It might just be a couple rooms, but we'll save it for next time. Looks pretty nice down here, well decorated. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.